What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. It is a Wednesday. I just got home from church, as did you, and it's a great day to pop in here live at 9:30 and see the news that I see here from Teresa that no cancer. Praise God. God is in control, and it's great news. I'm very happy for you guys as you can rejoice with this news, and pray as whatever comes from this, that you guys will continue to walk in and trusting the Lord. So praise God. That's a great way to start it. I hate to transition into something bad, but I'm going to, because I've been very quiet. I've been very quiet this year on OU basketball, because you and others have said, "Hey, boy, this Porter Moser guy."
You're already putting words in my mouth.
No, you called me.
Of course you are. Of course you
got him a squad this year. He finally got him a squad. Guys, Porter Moser isn't it. I've said it for years. I haven't backed down from it, and changes need to be made. Well, it's the biggest problem they have right now is coaching, or lack thereof.
Jerm, here's the thing, and I'm with you right now on Porter Moser. It's not working out. I've been a Porter Moser backer. You know that.
It's biggest backer in the world.
It's not working out, because I think this year he has more talent this year, and they're not winning. But
he doesn't play all the talent.
And there's been games where they've just gotten destroyed, and that's part of the problem. But you are crazy if you think that's all that's wrong with OU basketball.
It's the biggest problem. I don't want to hear about the other things.
Germ, if you look at the SEC name, there might be one job that's worse than OU basketball.
That's because he's made it that way.
You have a horrible facility
because of him.
Hold up, and you have a horrible facility. Your NIL is not very good. They have some money.
They go get Pack, Brown, Reed, and Davis. They made good moves this offseason, Jay. They're worse with them.
But Jerm, you're silly if you think somebody's gonna come in here and they're just gonna be great.
Jason, I am so sick of that statement from you. I'm sick of it. I'm done with the take of it. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. And you know what, Jay?
It's not acceptable.
I don't want to hear this, because they beat people in non-con, Jay, and then they can't play in the conference. Listen, let's call it what it is. He wasn't good at Loyola, except for 1 year, maybe two.
Jeremy, listen, I understand that. And
get it out of your head, man.
I agree with Sooner fan here. One NCAA tournament in 5 years, it's not acceptable, everybody. It's not. But I'm just saying, before Porter Moser got here, they were still going 7-11 in conference.
And making the tournament every year, and the basketball.
Different animal, Jim. That was before NIL. That's not the same thing. That was before portal. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
You can't even compare the play on the court.
Jeremy, when Porter Moser came in 2021, it was not the same
world. All you're doing is defending him again. No, I'm not defending him. Move on.
Jeremy, I'm saying Jerm, I do not think
you want to sit here and bash Lon Kruger and act like Lon. No, you're wanting to bash Lon Kruger and act like Lon Kruger. That this program and Lon Kruger was the same as it is now. You're wrong.
Listen,
it's not.
Will you open them up, dude? Listen to me. I agree with you. Porter's not working out. As Jimmy says, needs to get fired. They got to make a change, Jeremy. I'm not disagreeing. What I'm saying is, when
I like big butts and I cannot lie. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Go ahead, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
What I'm saying is,
Sir Mix-a-Lot makes a lot up about Moser.
Let me ask you this, Jeremy. How confident are you that whoever they bring in is going to be able to keep somebody for 3 years at Oklahoma and develop them?
No one does that, Jason.
I'm just saying.
Answer Aaron's question. How's Nebraska and Vandy good?
What?
How's Nebraska and Vandy good?
Well, Fred Hoiberg's a really good coach, I think, in Nebraska.
Thank you. And by the way, Vandy has Duke Miles, who OU let go, and he's tearing it up.
He's averaging 17 a game. You're right.
He couldn't even do anything. No,
I don't think Porter can coach in the portal and NIL era. I think the teams he had that were good at Loyola were developed teams that had been there 4 years. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
He only had 2 teams in the 10 years he was there. Go look at his winning percentage there, Jay.
Okay. What I'm saying, Jerm, is I think there's more issues than just coaching at Oklahoma basketball.
There are more issues, but he's the main issue.
Glaring issues.
What's the biggest glaring issue?
Well, coaching, okay. I'm saying there's other ones that are glaring too.
But you want to talk more about the glaring issues than him. It's ridiculous.
Now, and I will Michael.
I disagree with Michael. And by the way, this is why I'm disagreeing, Jay.
I loved the hire at the time, and he was one of the hottest.
So did I. When Lon Kruger left, Jay, the program was in good spots. It was in good shape. It's not anymore.
No, but you cannot.
No, the program under Lon Kruger was a very prominent, thought of program.
Jeremy, you said last year that they should have made the Final Four because of Jeremiah Fears on the team. Did you not?
I did.
They won one NCAA tournament game with Austin Reeves. Okay? One.
I don't care.
Austin Reeves is a pretty good player, Jerm.
He won a top 5 pick.
One NCAA tournament game before Porter Moser got here.
Did Reeves even get drafted highly?
Doesn't matter. He's good.
Here we are again, defending Moser over a guy like Lon Kruger. I won't have it here. I won't have it in my household. I will not have this in my household.
Jeremy, what I'm saying is this. If you think this year of college basketball 2026 is the same as when Lon Kruger coached, you're highly mistaken, buddy. It's a different world, Jerm. It's a different world, my friend.
Yeah, hey, we can move on. I don't want to sit here and just do this all night. I got to go check something out real quick.
All right. And Michael, I would agree the culture doesn't seem to be the right fit. But I just think, personal opinion here is, I don't know right now, like if you're a coach, what is Oklahoma basketball, what is the appeal? Other than it's in the SEC, which may not be an appeal because it's the SEC, but you have a bad arena. It's a horrible place to watch a basketball game. It's got to be the worst in the SEC. You have NIL budget is probably, I don't know what it is, but it's not close to the top of the SEC, maybe mid, maybe bottom. I don't know. There's a lot of things going against you as a basketball coach at Oklahoma. Okay. There just is. It's similar to the baseball program, because I just think there's a lot of issues, and I don't know where they're going to go. I think they got to make a move. Porter's got to go. I understand that. I'm not denying that. Nobody's sitting there denying that and defending that. I agree with everybody on that. Got to make a move. I'm with you. But just where do they go? I don't know. But we can move on from basketball. I mean, that's fine. What's up, Braden? Minor. Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. You had players for 4 years developed. And you know what? Hey, Insure, I think there would be a lot of people fine with this, and take the baseball out of it, that comment. And there would be a lot of OU fans fine with it's all about football. And there would be. That's fine. There would be. So, yeah, it's just not a good place to watch a game. What's up, Jerm? Let's switch topics.
I'm just laughing at you.
Well, here's the thing about Jenny, Ron. Jenny, they can't win a big game.
No, they don't win the big ones, but it's in a much better spot right now than the guys' program.
Well, they have more fans for the women games than the men's.
Testament to the head ball coach.
She hasn't won anything. Who have they beaten?
They got the best player in the nation, and they haven't won the big game yet, Jay. But
correct.
At least they're in conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, we can move on. It doesn't seem to be a good fit, Fansop. I would agree.
Hey, and listen, I was okay. I was really good with the hire, Jay. Go look at his Loyola. You want me to read you his records at Loyola? They're not good.
I understand that, Jerm.
They weren't good at Loyola in the Missouri Valley. Yet this dude here, Jay, gets on here every night and talks about how efficient their offense is.
I haven't talked about basketball in probably 3 months, Jerm. 4 months, maybe longer.
About how efficient their offense is.
It's a fact. Go look at the stats, Jerm. I go off stats. I don't go off opinions. You have an opinion on Porter Moser.
You need to start going off watching the games, man.
You don't go off anything except your opinion. You don't go off stats, Germ.
Absolutely, I go off what I see.
You don't like a guy, done. Or you like a guy.
I go off what I see, bro.
Yeah, Jackson Arnold Heisman. You're right.
Dead wrong in it, Jay.
Right off what you saw.
It didn't take me long to see that he wasn't very good.
Right off what you saw, Jackson Arnold Heisman.
You know, hey, if you're new here, this is kind of who we are. But the fact that Jason's got to bring that up to defend his Porter Moser stuff is kind of outrageous.
Well, you're the one bringing it up, dude.
Like, there's one major issue right now, and it's coaching. And by the way, I saw Locked On. I don't know who it was. I'm fired up right now. I think it was Locked On or someone. Anyone who says he needs to finish it, come on. What are we doing?
I saw a lot of people tweeting that out.
This dude basically refused to play at the University of Oklahoma. And by the way, OU went out and got Parker Livingstone and Trell Harris. And people are acting like, come on home, Nick. Move on. Dude's time is done. Had a chance to play through some things. Obviously made some comments that, I mean, it was clear there wasn't some good things going on here with training staff and stuff. Why are we begging him to come back here?
Well, what I think is funny is I think this is when, how can I say this? Porter Moser, because he's not an OU guy, like, I've seen a lot of people talking about he doesn't develop players, and I agree with it. But then when you say it about OU's offensive coaching staff, people get in an uproar. And they're like, what? DeMarco's an OU guy. You get all mad. I don't know. It's just frustrating. I am getting, let's see. All of this talk of facilities, where does OU's field rank among SEC? Are we talking about football or basketball? You're muted. Basketball's dead last.
OU's football stadium's good.
Yeah, basketball's dead last. Dead. Football stadium, I would rank it's let's see. I mean, who could you rank above it in the SEC? Well, LSU.
Several above it. I mean, Neyland Stadium's above it.
LSU, probably.
Jordan O'Hare's above it.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, the playoff atmosphere and everything, like it was top notch.
It was a good atmosphere, John.
Top notch.
Never going to be a problem for Oklahoma in football. That's not an issue.
AJ, portal closes Friday. Listen, tonight, 3 hours from now, the NFL draft, you have to declare it. So it looks like Kip and Satania are coming back.
It's just weird they didn't announce anything, right?
It's very strange.
Now, I was talking to somebody about this today, and I was like, man, are you surprised they haven't announced? And they're like, why would they announce? They're just going to come back. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, some of it could be a personality thing, and maybe they don't want attention drawn to them. I mean, you know, it could be they put something out tomorrow. You got the portal closing on Friday, and there's still some big names in the portal. It sounded like, I don't know, a couple of people were still going to take visits, but not any big-time names.
Hey, Chris, I hate they're not 8th or 9th.
No, I mean, hey, let me ask you this, Chris. Is Texas is better? And by the way, how are you ranking those? Are you ranking them by capacity, by atmosphere, by what?
Now, if he's ranking on capacity, okay.
Then they are 8th or 9th.
Yeah, I thought he was just ranking it based off other things.
Yeah.
So maybe I read it wrong.
Yeah, championship teams have 5 additional days. Dante Moore staying at Oregon and Dylan Raiola is going to go there and sit out a year. He's basically he's following the same recipe that Chef Lanning gave out, or Chef Stein gave out to Dante Moore, which was sit 1 year in the kitchen, learning from Chef Gabriel. And you guys, Dylan Raiola, you will spend 1 year behind Chef Moore. And you'll just kind of be learning from him. That's what they're going to
do. Or does he decide to? You got another day to enter the portal here. Does he decide to say, "Nah, I think I'm going to go and"? I bet Miami's calling him right now. Miami needs a quarterback, don't they?
Yeah, and hey, this was said, and Yeah, but Mateer only has 2 more hours. He's not going to, it sounds like.
I was very surprised Moore didn't enter because he's going to be one of the higher drafted. Now, it might be because he didn't want to go to the Jets.
Yeah, and hey, I don't know what they're talking about. I think they're talking about drum. But listen, if someone comes at me about disappointing in a coaching staff and I say, can you do better? Then I'm clearly getting disappointed, or I'm getting upset about someone's criticism of someone. That's kind of a comeback. I don't know the context of the situation, so I don't even know why I'm talking about it.
For the 2026 draft, underclassmen have until January 14th to declare. Yeah, that's correct. Now, I do want to talk about something that we did not talk about because we didn't have a show last night, which I know you were in Oklahoma City.
I was thundering up watching the Thunder get a dub against Wemby.
I didn't get home to about 9:50, so I didn't want to start that late for everybody. So, but here's the thing. What about this 9-game redshirt rule?
Haven't seen anything about it.
Oh, really? That's what they're proposing now. You can play up to 9 games a year and then you can still redshirt.
It's Jay. First off,
just give them all 5 years. Why are we doing a 9-game rule?
Let me check.
You know what you would have on that?
This is Germ's Guide to NIL. Let me read it. Let's see. Come on. Where is it?
All right, while you're looking for that, I'm going to get some.
Oh, wait, red shirt's not a thing anymore.
No,
Duh.
It is 9-game red shirt.
It's not a thing anymore, Jason.
Jeremy, with 9-game red shirt, you would have people that would play 9 games and then sit out.
The only thing only thing that matters on red shirt right now, usually that's for guys who aren't.
It does matter, Germ. Stop.
No one that's any good is red shirting and actually spending 4 years anywhere.
There's guys that are in their 6th year getting paid.
Correct, there are.
So you're wrong.
They're not any good.
You're wrong. You're wrong. It doesn't
matter. Name a 6-year guy getting paid mega bucks that's not in the league.
Chambliss?
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to get another year.
A Division II guy who made it is here this year, yeah. There's those.
I just think if you're going to go 9 games, it's stupid. Just go 5 years. You get 5 years. Make it easy. And
everyone can have up to 5 years, no more.
Correct. And who's the quarterback? Finley, TJ Finley, that's on his 8th year, whatever.
Now, Fanstop, Kev says he heard today if they go to a full 5 years, they're worried about lawsuits. That's why they want to go to 9 games first, then do 5 years.
I hate the 9-game rule. I hate it.
It is asinine.
Hey, that TJ Finley's on his 8th school. If Owen Heineke doesn't get another year, it's ridiculous.
But you look at that, Jay, then you look at other guys who've been denied. So
I know. I don't understand.
You remember when I did that?
What's that? She loves me, she loves me not?
Here, I found a leaf.
Oh, here we go.
Give him a year. Deny it. Give him a year. Deny it. Give him an extra year. Deny it. Give him an extra year. Deny it.
Hey, Germ.
Oh, wait. Oh, he plays for who? Okay. Give him an extra year.
Germ.
Yes.
Why do you have a leaf in your room?
It's not a room. This is kind of by the garage. So I opened the garage. Had to put the car in the garage today because it's going to be about 9 degrees in the morning. And someone tracked in a leaf, Jay.
It's going to be that cold tomorrow?
9 degrees in the morning, wind chill.
Really? I need to look at the weather. I did not see that, man.
Now, hey, people that bring up NIL, there's some things I want to say. And I know, Jay, with basketball, you see what OSU did. They fired Mike Gundy, and they had one donor basically pay for Mestemaker's salary himself.
Okay.
You would not have paid that if Mike Gundy was there, I don't think. So when you make a change on a coaching staff, like if Porter Moser, there may be people that might donate more. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think, Jerm, even you could go back. I know they had pretty decent crowds when we went that Final Four year. We went to
they had good crowds.
We still paid cheap and set pretty low. It wasn't just great.
Ticket prices aren't any cheaper now.
It wasn't great. The Thunder have hurt them as well. The Thunder have hurt too.
Dude, all I hear is Jeez. Excuse after excuse for this dude, man.
Who's saying excuses? I said he should be gone.
Well, it always goes back to long. They didn't have good crowds.
You know what it is? You don't like any argument except whatever you say, and you can't look at any other things about it, Jeremy. You just think it's coaching, and that's it. That's the only problem.
I think if that was
no, that's the only problem. Only problem. Tell me why Lon Kruger went 7-11 his last 2 years, Big 12.
Oh my! Why is this always Lon Kruger?
He's a Hall of Fame coach.
You honestly think Porter Moses is good? You are simply implying that he's as good as Lon Kruger. I can't have it here. Not in my household. Not in my household tonight. Terrible. Hall of Famer, man.
No, I'm not, Courts. Definitely not. Jeremy is
always more passionate. What are you talking about? Hey, what I'm passionate about is when Jason. I'm more upset about Jason. Has nothing to do with basketball. It's Jason. The way he does on this stuff. It's so annoying.
And Mark, this is one of my problems with it. You would have 9 games in, and then people would say, "I'm done I'm sitting." Exactly. It'd be a crazy house, man. Now, Miss says he thinks that the 9 games are fine. I don't.
You can't do it.
Now, interesting question here. Let's be honest. Is it financially smart to sink money? Yes, it is. You can sink money in it. You don't have to sink all of it, but you need to get some money into the program unless you just want. I mean, are you saying just do away with all sports except football? That's my point, Zeno. Thank you. I'm glad a person can actually understand what I'm saying instead of germ. He doesn't understand the point, Zeno. He doesn't. He only gets it. He doesn't like Porter Moser. He never has. He never will. And that's his only issue.
I don't know why.
So
it's not easy to win. It's absolutely not easy to win.
And Jerm, I don't know who they could bring in that's going to win.
Well, they need to try.
Not unless you fix facility, fix NIL budget, fix a lot of things, dude.
Hey, Ron. First off, no, I drip my faucets. I cover the outside stuff. Like, I don't know what you're implying,
but the people that are saying give all your money to football, that's fine and all, but I believe Texas A&M, Texas, Florida, Alabama, they seem to be doing just fine in basketball. Why? Why are they doing fine in basketball? Anyway, moving on. Be careful. I'm not having the attitude that they should keep him. He has to go, guys. He has to go. And 918, I have been this way for years thinking that. But you know what? I don't know if I don't think I do believe that anymore. And here's why. Quantas White left that staff. I don't know what their record is right now, but last I looked, they were like 0-12. He wasn't doing very well. Now, I don't know what they are right now, but are you saying Hollis Price, who has never been a coach, could come in there and maybe he could do as good as Porter and win 5 or 6 games in the conference? Is that what you're saying? I just don't think that would be a great hire for him, but it might be all you can get. I like Hollis Price a lot. He's no you guy.
Hey, Chris, Sean Miller's struggling. Hey, what's OU's record right now in basketball? Tone Loc says if they win, look, OU can still make the tourney, but they're not winning games is the problem. Hey, listen, last year OU basketball was 6-12 in the SEC and they got in. This year, if you're not 9-9, you're not getting in.
No, you have to be 500 to get in this year.
Minimum. I don't know if they can get there, Jay. It's safe to say they're not as bad as they have been the last week. I don't know how good they are. Unless you play cool or talk and Dayton Forsyth more, I don't think you're winning games.
I do think it's a little different too because.
Do you hear what I said?
Yeah, you got to play a talk in them. But
Forsyth too.
Forsyth he's 2 of his last 30.
He needs to play more.
He's 2 of his last 30.
He needs to play more, Jay. He needs to play more.
Disservice. There's also a difference because you got teams like mid-majors in basketball that they don't have a football team. All their money goes to basketball. Creighton, Gonzaga, Teams like that.
I want to talk about football, but I'm going to say one last thing about basketball, and you might lose your mind.
Where'd
This
it go?
team, in my opinion,
Hold up. Can't find my mind somewhere. Weird.
I agree. It's hard to find something that doesn't exist. Hey, listen, Dayton Forsyth. If Dayton Forsyth played more and and they built this team kind of with him in mind, you would have more fans there.
Built this team? What do you mean?
He's the hometown kid.
He comes in as a backup and he's running the show. What else?
Needs more minutes. Needs more minutes.
Oh, jeez. Hardy to the Buffs. Have you seen the list of OU players that have transferred? They've all gone to good schools. No, Colorado's okay, but they've all gone to power full schools. No one's dropped down on
Gentry at Georgia. And here's the thing: a lot
Kearney
of
committed?
Who?
Kearney. I don't think he's committed.
Baylor.
Kearney did?
Baylor. Hey,
Really?
OU plays a lot of their former players next year. Hey, insured LSU is definitely not trolling. He's on here all the time.
Yeah, he is.
Man, I'm kind of ready for it. Once you have the portal closing up, it's going to be pretty quiet football-wise. I do think Emmett Jones, we're about 3 days out from maybe a decision being made. Obviously, it's till the 31st that they have. I do think after the portal closes, you'll start seeing something. You'll start.
Hey, should we take some calls tonight?
For sure.
Hey, check out the Fan Stop, thefanstop.com. Code Surge will give you 10% off your first 3 months if you order the Shirt of the Month Club. Also got hoodies. They got hats just like this one. Upside Down Longhorn, all kinds of hats on there. Go check them out. Thefanstop.com. Any new portal tight end pickups? Devon Mitchell's in the portal. Who was the guy that entered today that I thought was intriguing? The Tennessee guy. Thought he was intriguing. Hey, Colin, here's my question is.
They support softball when you win.
Colin, let me drop this link too. But Colin, why don't you does everybody know this? I know, Jeremy, you get on Porter Moser all the time. Do you know how much it costs for a student to go to a basketball game?
It's free.
Porter Moser paid for the students to go. Yeah, it's free. Free! And they can't get them there.
They don't want to watch it.
Free, Germ. Free. Do you hear me?
Yeah, Jay.
And they can't get them at the game?
Well, Jay, it's not really on campus.
Oh, come on.
That's part of the problem.
How far is a walk from there? Germ.
I agree, Jay, but it should be on campus. But I agree with you. We just had Tyler Meyer, but he popped off. I don't know where he's at.
You have to try to join back again, Tyler. Knocked you off for some reason. Just make sure you connect phone and microphone there. They are in town. I know. I'm not talking about this week. I'm talking about in general, they don't show up, Michael. I'm not talking about the game.
It's not good. It's not good. Oh, Tennessee tight end Jack Van Dorselaar.
Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. Beer might be overpriced. I don't know. But, yeah. I'm not saying you'll have a few of them show up when they get back into town, but this team, they need to win every single home game they have. So
we got Stiller Man on the line.
Let me get this on here. We got Stiller Man. What's up, man?
Hey guys, you hear me okay?
Yeah, how are you?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Mike Tomlin is out.
That's actually why I called. I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on that.
Well, real quick, Stiller Man. He's out, but he's not, if I heard right. They still have the rights if they want to trade him next year. Is that what I've heard, like the Sean Payton deal?
Correct.
Do you think that's what they're going to do?
Well, yeah, it would make total sense, right? They have his assets. That's an asset to
someone
get out
wants
of him.
him.
Now, here's my question to you guys. Would you want him as the Cowboys coach?
I like what Schottenheimer did year one offensively. If you're saying bring him in as a defensive guy, okay, but no, I wouldn't want him as a head coach. I think he has ran his course as a head coach.
No, I actually like Mike Tomlin and would like him as a head coach. I do like Schottenheimer, what he did in the first year. But if you're asking me, like, Jay, I disagree with what Jason just said about coaching days are over. Like, I think he wore out his time and wore out his welcome in Pitt. He had been there forever. You know, they just kind of accepted the mediocrity, complacency, even when they weren't as good. But they also stuck. It wasn't just Tomlin. They stuck with a lot of dudes who are kind of old, and they let. I think the front office let Pittsburgh down more than Mike Tomlin personally.
Yeah.
I would take Mike Tomlin.
So there's an argument to be said. How much did Tomlin have control over that front office too? That's a lot of it. We're not a Steelers podcast, unfortunately, so I won't bore all the people.
Hey, real quick, I want to see if you agree with me on this.
Okay.
Tomlin was actually a product of Ben Roethlisberger.
I used to wonder kind of the opposite, that Tomlin was like Ben Roethlisberger was holding the team back because of his attitude. Now, time has showed how much of that probably wasn't true. I do think Roethlisberger had some problems in leadership, but I also think Tomlin just couldn't drive that ship the way that he could. My main OU question would be, let me try to come up with one reasonably quick and then get out of here. What do they do with quarterback after next year? We got Mateer kind of cemented in, but I don't really know what it looks like after that. So I want to know what after next year. Next year we kind of have our starters cemented, but what does the offense look like, and what does the quarterback look like then? I'll take that off the air.
I appreciate the call. It's going to be Bo Bentley's team unless they go get someone out of the portal that's experienced. I mean, I think they're going to want to. Ben Arbuckle is going to want to develop a guy, and Bo Bentley seems to be like the guy that's going to be it, Jay. I do want to say about the Steeler stuff, the Rooney family, I think very similar to Jerry Jones in some ways, that they just don't let some things down. I think Mike Tomlin, as Benjamin said, it is an absolute winner. And I think 1918 said that Tomlin and Harbaugh can't go wrong with those guys.
No, and I will say, I don't follow the Steelers enough, but I just know a lot of Steeler fans personally, and they've all told me that they were all done with Tomlin. And I know he wins. I know he makes playoffs. That's what he does. But it's been a while since they've got over the hump, and part of it is the quarterback since Roethlisberger left. But let me go to the question you asked about OU's quarterback. Yeah, you would have Bo Bentley that year, but he would be a redshirt freshman probably.
Correct.
I think they have to get a portal guy next year because you don't know. I don't think they're going to know enough about Bentley personally. The question I have is the 2027 quarterback. They haven't got a guy yet. Who's it going to be? You know, Peyton Houston that they were in on, what is he thinking right now at LSU? Because they just got the USC 5-star transfer. Does that change anything for him or not?
It very well could, Jay.
Anything? I don't know if it does. I'm just asking the question. So I don't know.
I can't wait to see Jason Witten on staff, Jamison Roberts, and
Jamison Roberts. Is that
and to see what kind of energy he brings and everything like that, Jay. I'm excited to see Witten on staff. I don't think the question is. Now, he said bring in some elite tight ends to play quarterback.
No, not to play quarterback.
No.
Pop's still locked into LSU. So Jamison Robertson is going to be the 2027 quarterback. I don't know anything about Jamison Roberts.
Yeah, I haven't followed him a lot, Jay. I just know his name.
I don't know anything about him. So if anybody knows some, let me know what you think about him. I was starting to follow Peyton Houston quite a bit until he decided he was going to LSU. I haven't really caught up with that.
Yeah, you think Emmett's gone?
You've asked me this before. I don't think a move's going to be made, Jerm.
Okay.
I mean, you can clip it. You're probably going to – I mean, I know you say something will happen, but I don't know.
I don't clip things and post things, so I don't know why that was said.
I don't know, Jerm. I don't know.
Me, not my style.
What about this? Did you see the defensive line bros from Florida State? They entered? Oh, man. Wouldn't you love to have that duo?
Edge guys?
Yeah. Wouldn't you love to have that duo?
What's their name?
Drell. I got it down here. Sorry, I forgot. I'm trying to pronounce the last name.
You actually think OU's going to go after him?
Somebody will probably say it before I pull it up here. But
you think OU's going after them?
Don't know, Jerm. I just brought it up. Mandrell Desir. was one of them. I don't know the other one's first name, but
now 918 says if Witten gets Seneca Driver in the first 2 months of his hire, it's only downhill from there, because that's about the peak right there. So, hey, I know it's too early because it's January 14th. NFL draft announcements as far as entering is over tonight. We are like so early. They haven't even had the national championship game yet. But if you're looking at a starting lineup for Oklahoma next year, might be fun to kind of go through. And OU is brother U. They've had several brothers. Michael says 0 chance they spins for the FSU brothers. And I just don't think it's a position need necessarily. So to me, it's not. Nagy's not going to spend money if it's not a necessity. Okay. OU has depth piece need. When you say, does OU still have portal needs or just depth pieces, the answer is yes and yes, because I think depth pieces are portal needs. And I agree, Mez. Sign on the dotted line, get them on campus. That means more. But commitments, depending on the student, athlete, to me, that's when you can say whether or not it means something. To some students, it means something to students and parents. To others, it means nothing. I think it's partly how you're raised, partly what you've been taught as far as what a commitment means, and then how much you're swayed by things. What's up?
What'd I miss?
Well, I've been speaking, Jay.
Oh, okay. I guess Michael's dropping in his offensive line next year, right there. Do you agree or disagree? Do you see where Troy Everett ended up?
Yes, Ole Miss.
I was surprised by that. Were you?
I mean,
hey, I disagree with this.
No, what do you mean? You've got to recruit at a high level in high school.
I think high school has to be. I disagree.
I think what Chris is implying is, unless you're playing as a true freshman or possibly a sophomore, true sophomore, then and this is where I can maybe agree if this is what Chris is saying. What Chris is saying is if you don't play as a true freshman or sophomore, it doesn't matter the school you went to. The recruitment of you didn't matter because you're going to be hitting the portal. So, guys, I think they're saying guys don't stick around enough for high school recruitment to matter. It's about getting guys out of the portal.
Danny Okoye?
Hasn't played much, Jay.
He's going to be a junior.
Hasn't played much.
Did he portal?
Nope. But if he doesn't play much, he'll be portaling next year.
They did. I think that's a blanket statement you're saying. I don't think
it's not.
You know, I think there's still going to be teams like that are going to develop guys. I think there still will be teams.
A handful of guys. That's it, dude. Name them at OU who OU has developed through
No, listen. I want to do
3 years or more. 3 years or more.
I don't want to. I want to bring something.
3 years or more.
I want to bring something.
Guys who do not play their freshman sophomore year who are still at OU. And go. Danny Okoye, you named one.
I don't even know what.
And go.
I don't even know what question you asked because I've ignored you. But I was trying to get
guys who did not play their true freshman, true sophomore year who are still on the team and going to play have not portaled. And action.
Will you stop?
Cut. Take 10 and action.
I'm not going to answer the question. I think it's stupid. I was trying to get the comment Chris made was when you say high school is irrelevant, you still have to get players from high school.
But if you don't play them, they're not going to be on your team anymore. Cortland Guillory is playing as a true freshman.
Chris, I understand that, but they lost a lot of O linemen. Name
a player at Oklahoma. And I'll ask the chat since Jason's oblivious.
All right, ask me the question, Germ.
Name a player at Oklahoma that did not play or start their true freshman and true sophomore year that's still there. That's going to be on an impact guy that has not hit the portal.
Well, Taylor Wine was a redshirt sophomore this last year. So he was one. First 2 years.
Correct.
He didn't play his first 2 years, right?
He didn't play his first 2 years.
Not much. little bit.
Now, he's a guy they developed, correct. Name others. Highly recruited guys that don't play their first 2 years at State.
Highly recruited. We're going down a whole different. That's not what it was about.
Well, that's what recruiting's about, is getting your top 10 guys. Let's say you recruit 22 guys, Jay. You get 22 commitments in the 2026 class. The top 10 guys that you recruit, if they don't play their freshman and sophomore year, they're gone.
So you're saying do away with high school recruiting? It doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying it's not as important.
I disagree. I think if you can recruit well in high school and then just get
if
what you
play
need
them, if their guys are going to immediately play.
Well, I would hope the guys you're recruiting are guys that can play, Germ.
There are a handful, yes. Guillory, Stone, Jackson. There's a handful.
Well, and I think we're going to see whether this works, Chris. We're going to see if it works or not. Indiana has 5th and 6th year guys on their team. I mean,
yeah, to me, it depends on how you're spending the money. Do you want to pay for 18-year-old talent or 22-year-old talent?
Well, I think the thing is, if you can get a 5-star offensive lineman out of high school, you can pay him and get him. What's wrong with that?
I think it depends, because how much are you going to pay a portal 5-star offensive lineman?
I don't know. I saw something come out today. No, they didn't sign anybody today. I saw something come out today, and I'm not going to say I know it's true, because I don't know. It was from college football transfer portal. Okay. Now, somebody may have to verify if this was true or not. They were talking about Ole Miss but it was being leaked how much they were paying people, and that apparently the new people coming in are getting a lot more than the players that were already on the team, and there's a lot of unhappy people. Now, I don't know if that's true or if it is or not. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
Again, what's Bo Jackson thinking right now?
I don't. Does it really matter, Jeremy? He's not the only one.
Oh, he's got to be losing his mind.
What is OU doing? I think they're trying to get a couple more players. I think they're going to
Jim made a great point about spending it on the offensive line. Jim made a great point. Recruit offensive linemen, spend to retain them, buy the rest.
Well, and I understand, Benjamin, the portal pays. And the portal pays more a lot of times than stay at your place. All I'm saying, and what I was disagreeing with Chris on, is, yes, there's going to be a lot of teams that just go get portal guys. Here's my question to you. Where's that worked for a national championship?
Hasn't.
I mean, Miami this year, if they win, would it be? You got Beck, but you recruited Malachi Toney. I don't know where their running back's from. I mean, yeah, there is going to be portal guys on every team, and you're going to get better out of the portal. I just think you can't do away with high school recruiting. I don't see how it can be irrelevant.
Yeah, it's not irrelevant, but it's...
How can it be irrelevant?
It's not irrelevant, or they wouldn't be doing it anymore. So that's not the right word.
Well, basically,
it's not as important as it used to be. That's a fact.
No, here's a good comparison right here. If you're saying it doesn't matter, okay, then what you're actually saying is the NFL draft does not matter. Because you're getting guys out of college. It's like you're recruiting them out of college. That guy you get first year, you go pay more as a free agent guy and get better players. Same thing, isn't it?
No, that's a terrible comparison.
How, Jerm? How? From high school to college, is that a jump? And you're getting the best players from high school to come play college. It's no different than getting the best players from college to come to your NFL team, is it?
The high school and college doesn't even compare. It's not even NFL. Like, that makes no sense.
Yes, it does. I think people understand. I think people understand what I'm saying.
The end of to summarize everything the last 3 minutes is, high school football recruiting is not irrelevant, but it isn't as important as it has been because of the portal. That's true. It's not irrelevant.
I understand they're all transfers, but that's because
but we are also taking one outlying thing. Like, that is one example. Like, is there enough sample size to say that?
I don't know. And I know what Chris is saying when he says they might drop it down to only get 12 to 15 guys. I understand that.
You like guys in it. It's not the same, Zeno. It's not.
I just don't know if it's, to me, I mean, it depends on the year. And some years you might take 15 guys. Some years you might take 25 guys, I would think. I don't know. I don't know enough about all this stuff. I'm just a fan, and I like watching college football. I don't know what else to say. I'm an idiot, I guess.
Hey, I see Mr. McGillicuddy. I'm good thing I'm not Mr. McGullible, because I don't believe that OU's going to be 5-7. Maybe you are, but
who won the college football championship last year, Jeremy? I need to get trivia.
You're getting a trivia?
I'm going to get a trivia. Oh, you don't even know?
That was your question?
No, I'm asking you.
Your question is, who won the college football championship?
I was going to say a point about something, but you're not going to answer the question.
It was Ohio State. They spent the most money.
Okay. Yeah, they spent a lot of money, didn't they? As somebody was saying, flaunt it. That's
not always the case. The biggest spenders don't always win.
I know, but sometimes they do. It just depends.
You know, there's that whole saying, since someone brought it up, if you got it, flaunt it. I don't want everyone flaunting it. Now, some people think they got it and they flaunt it. Like, that's scary. When you say if you got it, flaunt it, be careful. Make sure you got it before you flaunt it. Right, Jay? That's what I would say. And you know what my saying is? It's a saying that it's a shirt that my wife has. I love it. I love it. Speaking of, it's the opposite of got it and flaunt it. Modest is hottest. And I think maybe Jim Nagy's going for that mindset. Not if you got it, flaunt it. Modest is hottest. You guys like that? What do you think about that comparison? Is that his motto, Jay? Or is he got it, flaunt it type guy? Most of Ohio State money was on retention. Not necessarily. Now, a lot of it was. I don't know. I'd have to look at how much they spent. But you're right. They didn't go get a ton of guys out of the portal. They got the right guys out of the portal in the right spots. They went and got the puzzle pieces they needed to ensure themselves that they could finish the puzzle. That's where OU's at right now. They've got a lot of – I used this analogy a few weeks ago or a week ago about the border pieces they have. They've got them all. Now they just got to make sure they have all the correct pieces. No, it's not Dollar General Jim. That's not what he's doing. Michael, that's not what he's doing. Like, that's a bad – I think modest is hottest is a way better comparison or analogy or representation of what he's doing than Dollar General Jim. I just don't see that. I think OU will sign 2 more by Friday. 2 more depth pieces. Okay? And, hey, check out Sugar 66. Someone said earlier, I think it was Teresa, if she was in this area, she'd go there. Support 918's dessert shop there in the Mother Road Market, also by the Blue Well in Catoosa. Sugar 66, big-time variety of desserts and sugar sweets. Go check them out in the 918 area. Jay, 2 nights ago, I think it was 3-2. Field versus 918 is where we're at, or is it 3-3?
I'm trying to remember.
I think it's 3-2 Field.
Here's the trivia question, Knight. The year 2020. The number 1. Who wore number 1 for OU football on offense?
This will be a quickie.
You know it?
Yeah.
Really?
Mr. McGillicuddy, I don't even know what you're talking about. You clearly don't know a whole lot about the Oklahoma situation. Because Nagy is all in and way more attached to the program. There it is. And 918 evens it up at 3-3. Evens it up at 3-3. Now, Daniel says, what's the address? Yeah, if he wants to drop it in here, we'll let 918 do that. But it's in the Mother Road Market inside there. I don't know. 918 has the new storefront kind of opened in there, or was it like January 18th that was opening? The kind of bigger spot. You can answer those in the chat. To say Jim Nagy's detached from OU's program, geez, you are losing credibility, my man. You're losing credibility.
Well, college football is going to be changing soon anyway.
First off, how do you know he's detached from the program? That's a terrible take. I'm not even going to argue with you.
Bad. Why are you bringing it up?
I don't know, Jay.
We'll see what happens next year. I mean, I think some of these teams that have spent a lot of money in the portal, we'll see what happens. I mean, the Jordan Seaton stuff is wild. I don't know if I'd want him on my team. Did you see what happened?
I agree, Jay, but
wait, did you see what he did when he left Colorado?
Oh, yeah.
You did? We haven't talked about it.
We haven't. You're talking about where he got them to like help him write his.
Okay, let me explain it. He got the content media team from Colorado to put out a video that he was going to release saying he's coming back. They spent a lot of time making this video. He put it out and said he was transferring. Entering the portal.
Basically used and abused.
Just unbelievable. And then I saw where Michael Irvin said something about, oh, you're in the portal. Miami be a great place for you. And he said something about meet me out there or something. He's going for a money grab and a half, man.
Correct.
Money grab, dude.
Yeah, and hey, there's
he's probably the number one player in the portal.
Right now he is. Hey, there's the address. Grand opening on the revamp is Friday. And hey, if you're in the 918 area, I challenge you, Surgeaholics. Show out on Friday. Ask for 918. I'm sure he's going to be there. Let him know you're a Surgeaholic. But congrats on the revamp and good luck as you open up that storefront, man. Yeah. Hey, Jay, hopefully there's some news. I mean, I would think Kip and Satania either aren't going to announce it or they're going to just make an announcement and make it official. But it's official because it's 10/21 on the night that you have to let them know you're going to draft. They're going to be back in Oklahoma, it looks like and sounds like, which I don't think is a surprise. And we'll see if OU makes a move and signs a couple more depth pieces by Friday.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. How many more did they get before the close of the portal?
I said 2 depth pieces.
I would go push on 2, Jeremy. I'd go push.
Yeah.
So,
hey, guys, thanks for being here with us tonight. Please hit the like before you leave. That's all we ask. We're not here to beg for money or ask for super chats or anything like that. We're here to try to grow this thing organically. We think that's the best because we want to be genuine. That's who we are. And we appreciate your support each and every night. Rolling with us at 9:30 on the live shows. We're going to continue to try to ramp things up throughout even the off season. Thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe. Otherwise, hit the like. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a terrific Thursday. It's going to be chilly. Bundle up.
Boomer.
Sooner.